former Governor of Kano State and a founding member of the People's Democratic Party, Rabi'u Musa Kwankwaso, has defected to the New Nigeria People's Party, or Nnpp, over irreconcilable differences. Kwankwaso explains that he resigned from the PDP and joined his new party to rescue Nigeria from the stranglehold of the two dominant parties in the country. Well, the former Minister of Defense has had a running battle with the PDP over the leadership of the Northwest zone of the party. Kwankwaso had, in November 2013, first left the PDP alongside the then governors Rabi'u Musa of Sokoto, Abdul Fattah Ahmed of Kwara State, Murtala Nyako of Adamawa, and Rotimi Amechi of Rivers State. Well, they joined the APC after staging a walkout from the PDP National Convention in Abuja. Kwankwaso, however, in July 2018, rejoined the PDP alongside 14 APC senators and ran unsuccessfully for the PDP presidential ticket for the 2019 election.
Earlier today, I resigned my membership, or withdrew my membership as a member of the People's Democratic Party, and now just registered as a member of the Nnpp. We are not satisfied with the situation as it is today in the country. And we were not even satisfied with what was the situation during the PDP era. By the grace of God, we are opening a completely new chapter in this country. The chapter that I believe people who believe in the masses, people who believe in the people of this country, not only will congratulate us, but I'm sure they will join us to ensure that we have new Nigeria in the next dispensation.
Well, let's speak to the man himself. Rabi'u Musa Kwankwaso joins us now from his residence here in Abuja. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight. First, let me begin by asking you, what are your thoughts and reaction to the attacks on Kaduna train track, and to the subject matter, why have you dumped the PDP for a second time? Some would say it looks like whenever you do not get the ticket, or you feel like you're not going to get the presidential ticket, you leave the party.
Thank you very much, Ngozi. Let me start by saying that I'm a very happy man today. And to go to your question on the issue of the incidents along Abuja-Kaduna railway line, I have to say that it is most unfortunate, to say the least, that in Nigeria today, you cannot travel from here to Kaduna or any other place for that matter without having fear in your mind. And these incidences are the very situations where one will only confirm that his fear is very much genuine. I want to take the opportunity to condole the families of those who have lost their lives and commiserate with those who were attacked, either shot or being wounded somehow during the attack by the bandits yesterday along Abuja-Kaduna way. And this is very unfortunate that this thing is happening to us in 2022. When I was Minister of Defense, in fact, when I was leaving, I never thought that we will find ourselves in this mess and this alley. In any case, this is where we are, and we can only urge the powers that be today to put the masses, the people, the good people of this country in their minds. Unless in the last couple of hours, we are yet to hear from the federal government, even if it is to apologize to Nigerians for not providing adequate security, especially when you consider that security is paramount And that is the number one responsibility of any good government, not only in Nigeria but across the world. So it's very sad that we find ourselves in this situation, but that's why really, having foreseen all these sort of issues, we, together with our friends, brothers and sisters across the country, tried or decided to form what we call the National Movement, the TNM, which was launched on the 22nd of February 2022. And it is that very movement that has joined the New Nigeria People's Party, the party that right from the name, you will see that people, Nigerians of goodwill, are all out to salvage what is remaining in this country. So on the issue of ticket, well, now there is just no ticket really. We are just preparing for the 2023, and there is no indication that if I had stayed either in PDP or in APC, that I would not get the ticket. Don't forget, in 2015, I was number 2 in Lagos during the APC primaries in Lagos. And now I'm confident that whether in PDP or APC, if given level playing ground, I have no doubt in my mind I could get the ticket. But the issue is not just getting the ticket. The idea is to be with people of like minds, people who believe in this country, and people who are willing to work for the success of the people of this country, not just have a ticket or even win the election. Because there are two things. You get the ticket, the question is, can you win the election? And number two, if you get the ticket, you win the election, the other question is, can you do the job? Because we have seen situations where people succeed in getting the ticket and of course getting the job, but at the end of the day, they failed in doing or shouldering their responsibilities. And that is the issue on the ground. And let me tell you, Ngozi, that in politics, you have to try as much as possible to be together with people who are of like minds, people who have similar ideology with you, rather than just going into any party to win election for the purposes of winning election.
Okay, Senator Kwankwaso, you do talk about ideology, and that is the real issue, because there seems to be a seeming lack of ideology, that makes it so easy for politicians, especially in Nigeria, to jump, from one party to the other at the slightest drop of the hat. What is really responsible for this, and what exactly is the irreconcilable differences that you have with the PDP that made you, jump from that party to the new Nnpp?
Yes. You see, I was in PDP. In fact, one of the founding fathers in 1998. And by 1999, I was Governor of Kano State. I was Minister of Defense of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I was in the NDDC representing Northwest. And all these were done under the PDP. But don't forget, PDP was formed in 1998, and it was mainly formed to ensure that the military is kicked out of political power in Nigeria. The issue of ideology was just not there. It's like all the tendencies came together in the interest of the country at that particular time to ensure that democracy is not only attained, but is being consolidated in this country. So you could see that all sorts of people were there. People of extreme right, extreme left, people at the center, all sorts of people to kick out the military at that particular time. Now, if you look at APC, it's a similar formation. All these smaller parties at that particular time, other than the PDP itself, and even from the PDP, those of us at that particular time, 5 of us as governors, decided to join. And you could see that it will be very, very difficult for the many of these groups to work together harmoniously, because some, of course, will be facing one side, the others will be dragging directly opposite that direction. So having been into the APC, after realizing in 2011 to 15 that the entire leadership has derailed, at that particular time, we were very confident that we would get some people who would come work together with us to bring the required change as it was being claimed in 2014. Unfortunately, this is where we find ourselves. Everybody knows that that change has not been positive, and therefore it is very important for people like me, of course, and other people who believe that it is important to get rid of all the vices that we have today in this country, especially the issue of the insecurity we are talking about, the issue of economy, the issue of youth unemployment, the issue of agriculture, and so on and so forth. So that was why, after considering all the facts and figures on the ground, we decided to bring in brothers and sisters together, that over the years we realized that we believe in a particular ideology, an ideology that Nigerians should be given equal opportunities, no matter the religion, no matter the ethnicity, no matter which region you come, and government that can be fair and just to the citizens of this country. So that was why we came and started teaming up together, and that's how we launched the national movement, and that is how we also got the New Nigeria People's Party, the Nnpp. So I'm so happy that today my humble self, together with many other people, were able to do the right thing. And let me say that within a month or two, we were able to work together with the leadership of the Nnpp and, you know, started by dissolving the caretaker committee of the party, or committees of the party, and then formed another committee which was together with the people who were in that party. And then we started registration. We were able, within this short period of time, to do what we call ward congresses, local government, state,
Senator
and of
Kwankwaso,
course,
if you can hear me.
just yesterday.
I just want to ask you, because every election cycle and every election outcome boils down to a two-horse race. It's the PDP versus the APC every time. The statistics are there to prove it. How confident are you with this new party? What can you achieve with the limited amount of time we have? I do understand your convention is tomorrow. Can you win with this Nnpp?
Yes, you see, when we started, I was very confident of winning Nnpp, winning the election. But I'm even more confident now that we have started registration. So far, we have got millions of people across this country who have registered with Nnpp. So many people are calling day and night, trying to join the party. And of course, we have so many other leaders who are not in a hurry to, for many obvious reasons, to join us now. Maybe you are right. You always have two parties competing in election. And I can assure you that by 2023, those two parties, one has to add Nnpp in the two, because we have all seen what happened in the last years, especially from 1999 to date. I can assure you that from information available to us, people in this country are sick and tired of the status quo. And people are looking for way out. People are talking about new Nigeria. And new Nigeria, we have to team up with our brothers and sisters in northern Nigeria, in southern Nigeria, Christians, Muslims, Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, because you see, the train that was being attacked on the road to Kaduna, they didn't just attack Muslims or Christians or one particular political party. They attacked combination of everybody. So you see, if you look at the economy is not just bad for one particular person or religion or ethnicity. All these things are common denominator. They are common to all of us. And that is why we are all out to work together as a family.
Okay, very quickly, in 30 seconds, if you can. I mean, you've talked about the situation in Kaduna there. What exactly, I mean, you've been a Minister of Defense. What is this government not getting right in fighting insecurity, and what would you do differently if indeed you became president? In 1 minute, if you can.
You see, yes, you see, when I was leaving Ministry of Defense, I never thought we would find ourselves in this total mess. I never thought the Nigerian military that I know will be pushed this low to the extent that people who are bandits today, many of them were just wearing slippers, people who have not gone to any school, either in this part of the country, Western or Islamic, nothing, zero. And they will pick people, take them by foot, maybe use motorcycles, take them to the nearby bush, and they negotiate for weeks and months, and unchallenged. People are just watching. I can tell you, I am shocked, I am worried, I am sad, I'm very much concerned about our situation in this country. And it's one of the major reasons, really, that we decided to bring something new. It's just not enough to be in a party together with people who really don't understand. And I can tell you, Ngozi, whether we like it or not, it's just a matter of time. The issue of ideology will creep in, will come in. Probably this is the beginning. For those who are conversant with Kano politics or governance that we had 8 years in Kano, will tell you that what we have done was an excellent job, which we are trying to replicate in this country.
Right. Thank you very much, Senator Rabi'u Kwankwaso, joining us on Newsnight tonight. Thank you.